Hello everyone. We have completed Unit 2. We will go for Unit 3 today. Corporate Social Responsibility. So, what is corporate social responsibility or the social responsibilities of business? Okay, let's understand. So, social responsibility of the business refers to its obligation to take those decisions and perform those actions which are desirable in terms of the objectives and values of our society. So, it is the obligation of the companies to perform some activities towards the society. Why they have the obligations? Because they are using the resources from the society. They are exploiting, in fact, right? The resources are exploited from the companies, and that's why they should return something to the society. It involves an element voluntary action on the part of the business people for the benefit of the society, and social responsibility is the firm's recognition of the social obligations. It follows that a responsible business must act with due concern for the effects on the lives of other people. The CSR activity is a voluntary action, but even it is mandatory too. But the mandatory condition is not for each and every company. Only for the large companies, the mandatory rule is there as per the Companies Act 2013. So Companies Act 2013 says whichever company, it may be foreign or Indian, private or public, should perform the CSR activities if the size of the company is as follows, or out of these three conditions, if the company is fulfilled any of one conditions, it is mandatory to perform the CSR activities for those companies, and those conditions are: if the net profit of the company of preceding 3 years is 5 crore or more, it is the first condition. If this condition is not fulfilled, the second condition is if the company's net worth is 500 crore or more. And if this is also not fulfilled, the third condition is if the total turnover of the company is 1000 crore or more. Out of this, if any condition is satisfied, then the company must and should perform the CSR activities, and they should invest at least 2% of their preceding 2 years net profit, okay, for the CSR activities, right? So for other companies which will not fulfill the CSR activities, it's not that they should not perform the CSR activities. They can perform the CSR activities, that is voluntary. Okay, that is not mandatory for those companies. That is voluntary one. Let's see what is the need for social responsibility. The firms need to be responsible for serving the interest of other sections of the society, such as customers, employees, suppliers, government, and community. So these people are the external stakeholders, and for the external stakeholders also the company has the responsibilities, and the social responsibility is one among that. Okay, it is an ethical issue. It involves the questions of what is morally right or wrong. So the company should identify what is right and wrong. So if the company is morally good, then definitely the company will perform the CSR activity. So what comes under CSR activity? I have told about this many times. Let me to give some of the examples. So here in front of the college itself, you will see some of the signboards from the Mahindra Club, correct? So they are given that there is a hump, there is a turn, like that. Some of the signboards they used to put, that is also comes under CSR activities. If you went to any of the Infosys campus, you just see around, okay, the surrounding environment you can see. They have done the plantation, the wonderful infrastructure facilities, 4-lane roads, and some street lights. Like this, many of the services they used to give. So that is also treated as a CSR activities. And even some companies are there which organize the health camps, blood donation camps, even eye testing camps, or some of the diseases testing camps. Recently, a corona testing camps. So these all comes under the CSR activities. There are some companies which provide the water facilities for those areas where the scarcity of water is there. So that is also comes under CSR activities. Likewise, there are three major categories which is provided under the Companies Act 2030. Under that three major categories, totally 16 activities are mentioned. So those 16 activities only treated as CSR activities. Out of those 16 activities, also some of the services are that the companies can perform that, but they cannot show that activities as CSR activities. So that's it for today. In coming classes, we are going to speak about arguments for social responsibilities and arguments against corporate social responsibilities.